Hey guys, it's Miss X Storm. How are you? I'm making sure I'm recording here. I am. Glad to see you. This is a little flipped video for lesson 3.1. I'm going to go over this now so I don't have to do this in class, okay? So, we're going to talk real quick about parallel lines, skew lines, and perpendicular lines. Now, I think you probably all know what these are. Parallel lines are two lines that intersect. No, Miss X Storm, that's crazy. It's two lines that don't intersect. Two lines on the same plane that don't intersect. So two lines, and I have my caps locks on. Two lines on the same plane that don't intersect. Okay, now a plane is a flat surface. We know that from our past lessons. So we want to look over here at our cube or our prism that I have drawn, and we want to see which lines would be parallel. Well, here's a plane. I don't have that point labeled. What shall we call him? How about H? AHCB is a plane. Okay, so let's name some parallel lines. AH, line AH, and line BC. So let's see, if I write them, it would be line AH and line BC are parallel, and parallel are slanted lines. Now sometimes when you see them typed, you'll see the little lines going up and down like that. Okay, when you see the parallel symbol typed. But when I write it, I'm gonna slant it, so that way when you write it, you're gonna slant it, and that way you know that that means parallel and not an L or a 1 or something else like that. Now the other lines that I want you to see, I'm gonna change these to red. Okay, is I want you to see this plane. AH, D, G, let's see if I kind of dot that in there, A. It's like a diagonal plane. Can you visualize that? It's going through, maybe I should do it this way, it's going through that rectangular prism diagonally. If I take my box of Kleenexes, it would be going through this way. It'd go in right here, and it would come out down here if it were a piece of paper. So it would go in here, and it would come out down here. Hopefully you could see that. Okay, now are there parallel lines on that plane? There sure are. How about line, well, let's just go with AH. AH is parallel to what on that red plane? GD. Now that's confusing to a lot of people, so let that sink in. Go back and watch this again if you need to. You also have lines HD that's parallel. That's this front line, and it's parallel to AG. Okay, and again, that's going to be confusing to some people, so you're going to need to let that sink in and go back and watch it. Think about that diagonal plane. You've got a plane going through the other way, so you have line BC that's parallel to what? Yep, FE. And let's see, let's FG back there. FG would be parallel to what diagonally? HC, and then AB diagonally parallel to ED. Okay, so hopefully you see all those. If not, go back and watch this, ask me questions. I'm going to get some of this off so that I can talk about skew lines. Now, skew lines are two lines that don't intersect but are not on the same plane. Two lines, and let's make this a little bit larger, that don't intersect and are not on the same plane. Okay, two lines that don't intersect and are not on the same plane. So maybe FG, and which one would be skew to FG? So we want it not on the same plane but not intersecting. So here's FG. How about BC? And there's not a symbol for skew. You just say they're skew. FG and BC are skew lines. They're never going to intersect. All right, let's pick another one. Let's pick, uh-oh, I didn't really mean to do that. Let's see here. How about, oh no, what did I do? I was trying to figure out, here, let me do this real quick. I'm going to get those lines off of there. So we said BC here. Okay, now what else? Let's pick line HE. What is it skew? What is a skew line? There's lots of choices. FG, AB, BC. How about CD? Are HE and CD, are they skew lines? HE and CD. They are not skew, they are parallel. Okay, because they're on the same plane. They're on this plane right here. Okay, so, alright. So let me get all of that off of there. And let's talk about perpendicular real quick. I have to keep this under 10 minutes. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? Okay, I'm at 6 minutes. I'm doing good. Okay. Alright, perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines are two lines that make a right angle. Alright, two lines that form a right angle. They don't have to be on the same plane. Okay, they don't have to be on the same plane. So here in my little cube, I could say BC and HC. I could say FE and FG. I could say FE and AF. They make a right angle also. Alright, the symbol for perpendicular, let's see, let's do AF, and I got this old fat pencil on, let me fix that, is perpendicular to FE, line FE, or segment FE, I guess might be more appropriate for this picture, but that's okay. Alright, so parallel, skew, and perpendicular. Now I have one more lesson I need to talk to you about, but I'm going to stop this recording and start a new one so I don't run out of time. Alright, see you back in a sec.